'cause it's heavy, heavy friendly. There is an eagle flying.
Yeah!
All right. High energy. High energy.
Spit guard.
Hot. We're coming in hot.
Hot.
Here we go. I need you to be a professional, though.
What?
I just need you to be a
All right,
professional.
you start.
I thought you were doing it.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
You ready? I feel more pressure now that Johnny's here.
Yeah. I'm going to leave all this in, too, by the way.
This would be a mistake. Hi, everybody.
Whoa.
Welcome to another edition of Heavy Friending.
Yes.
I'm Joe Barlow.
Joe Barlow, we're coming in hot.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming in hot. We promised each other we would.
Yep.
Come in really
You
hot.
sort of threatened me.
Yep.
This over here to my left.
Don't say this like I'm not a person.
This one over here.
Yeah, this thing.
Little Miss thing.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's Laura Lee Bishop.
Laura Lee Bishop, that's me, your best friend.
What are you wearing?
I don't like when you ask me what I'm wearing
Why?
because there's a lot of times I want to ask you what you're wearing. because
I'm usually
what you-
wearing standard, shirts
No,
and pants.
you're not
or
wearing
shorts.
standard. A lot of times it's not standard. It's a free giveaway, and we've
Well,
established
but
that.
it's a free shirt, but it's a shirt.
How many things that
This,
you're wearing?
I don't know what this is.
How many things that you're wearing were free? I know at least one item
One,
was free.
just
okay,
one.
I just
You
just
sure
saying.
those shoes weren't free, bro?
No, those were
Thank you.
on sale.
Thank you.
Well, they
Thank
were on
you.
sale.
Okay, guys, this is Heavy Friending. It's Austin's number one
We're on a
friendship.
bad foot.
Austin's nice.
Thank you.
Austin's number one friendship-based podcast. Joe and I began as strangers and have since become best friends over the course
We
of this
put the
podcast.
strange
We do.
in strangers.
Yeah, and I'm proud of that. We have a very special guest with us here today.
Yeah, we're the number one friendship podcast.
Yes.
In Austin.
Yeah, and he's the number one. Do you have the number one music podcast in Austin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay,
I'll
great.
agree with
So-
that.
And
Oh,
it's
there you go. That's how you do it. You just have to agree with it.
Dude,
It's
my
real.
aunt thinks I do, so that's I'm
that's-
down with that.
If you,
Of course.
you
You know what
do
I'm
saying?
it like Trump.
You guys think I do?
I do.
I mean, if
exactly.
you
Anything
make
else
it
is
you
totally
say
fake news.
something, exactly. If you
Everything
say
else is
something
fake
enough,
news. Yeah.
it's real,
Yeah.
and that's what we've learned.
No, this is how you say
with
it.
our president.
You have to. This is like, yeah, and I'm not speaking ill of him because I'm not here to speak ill of anyone.
Oh, good
no
for you.
matter how
I
I
am,
feel.
so
okay,
I'll do it
okay.
for you.
I agree with you. I don't like the dude, but he does this great thing. Like people are telling me I have the number one podcast, and
Yeah.
I
People
don't
are
know what
saying-
they're saying. I don't know what they're
Yep.
saying. This is what they're saying. I'm at
Yep.
7-Eleven. The lady's like, "Oh, are you the number one music podcast guy?" Hey, you don't by happen to know the number one friendship podcast, folks? Do you?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
And
We all-
this is like the episode of the Jetsons where the Flintstones were on.
Yeah.
It's a crossover.
I know. I never saw that. That was a thing?
I thought so.
No.
Well, we
There's
were
no
on
way.
your podcast.
Yes, and that was real.
And
How about when the Harlem Globetrotters went on the
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
There we go.
That's what it's
Now I'm talking. Now we're talking.
Which one of us is the Harlem Globetrotters, and which one of us is Scooby Doo? That's the question.
Johnny, what do you
really.
think?
If
We
I-
haven't said your name yet.
Oh yeah, well you just did.
I said his first name.
Okay,
You want to say the second one?
Goudie.
Yep.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So now we said it both.
Johnny Goudie.
Goudie.
He's your guest on the
That's
show.
a good name too.
Thanks,
is.
man. Came
Yeah.
up with it myself.
Goudie. Goudie. It's fun to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goudie.
Yeah, it gets mispronounced
Hey,
a lot.
Goudie.
Does it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
What did they say? Goodie?
Yep.
I mean, that's a good name too. So
Yeah.
you could go either way. I'd take it either way, front, back,
Yeah.
side to side. So yeah, I'm Shaggy, and you're.
Fred?
There you go. Is that a character?
Yeah.
See, well, I guess I'd have to be if I was in Scooby and the gang, I would be a Scooby or Shaggy. I'd be one of the guys that's high and looking for snacks.
Okay, cool.
So I'd have to be one of those two guys. But if I was in the Harlem Globetrotters, I'd want to be the guy in the cartoon that when they'd go like, "Hey, we don't have a ladder," he had that giant afro and he'd just reach in his afro and pull out like a giant ladder.
You could do
I'd wanna
that.
be
You
that
could
guy.
just pull
He's
it out of
the
your
Mary
ass.
Poppins of
Yeah,
basketball players.
Yes, I like that.
I have a lot of references I'm working on.
you're doing great.
Thank you.
You're a great co-host, and I really appreciate you. So that's how I'd like
What
to
are
start
you
this
wearing,
podcast.
though?
I am wearing
Right, Johnny?
the things that were hanging they were hanging on hooks in my bathroom You know what I'm saying? Like something
Curtains?
that had previously
Talking
been
about
worn.
Shower
Like
curtains.
yesterday.
I was in a hurry, grabbed it off the hook, threw it on type of situation.
Okay. So what is it? Though?
It's a jumper. This is a little
is.
jumper.
Oh.
And with a little
like
undershirt.
overalls?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm wearing is like a fashionable casual thing.
See,
to wear.
I'm not
Like,
against it, but I don't know. I didn't know what it
don't-
was.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I'd go all the way to fashionable casual, but it's definitely
Okay,
casual.
Johnny,
Hey-o.
listen,
I
you're
like
in
it.
my
need it.
house now. You're in my house now. We were in your house, but you're
I
in
know.
my house
I know.
now,
I'm sorry.
brother.
I thought I had to be.
Brother.
I've been saying that all weekend, and it's just like
Well, you've been
part
saying
of me.
it for a long time.
Yeah,
I
but
think
I've
even
been
on the show.
really saying it this weekend, and I just
Listen,
wanna keep-
brother.
Yes, exactly. And that's where you are now. So you just need to watch yourself.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Sorry.
You can tell a lot about a person about the way they live, right?
By their house, you mean?
Johnny, what can you tell us about Laura from observing what you see here?
I like he's actually looking. Though.
know,
That's
he's
good.
really
He's not just
taking it
going to
in.
bullshit.
No things. There's like a burnt. Not a.
Burn. Okay.
No. There's a theme of like I'm not great with saying colors. It's not burnt orange, but it's like a rust kind
rust.
of
Oh,
theme
yeah,
that
there's a
goes
rust.
through the entire
True.
house on this table. Here it's a little darker version. The floor is a super dark version of it. The couch. I think it's really well decorated.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the opposite of my place where I just kind of like someone gives me a painting and I put it on the wall.
You have a lot of cool objects and things, and yes.
It took me a long time to get here. I just want to build your house, you know, when it's nice and clean and neat and makes you feel good, doesn't it, brother?
Yeah.
Makes you feel good.
I like
So-
it.
This is an
It's
antique
peaceful for me.
chandelier going on.
Yes, that was my great
No shit.
great
I can
grandmother.
cuss on your show.
Oh,
Freedom.
Johnny, you obviously haven't been listening.
I
Let's
did
talk about
listen.
that. Let's talk about
Okay,
that.
here we go. Here we go.
Let's talk about that. So, for
Laura's
the listeners,
really hostile today.
for the listeners, we were on Johnny's podcast. We will link that in the description below, so you need to go check that out. Go listen to his podcast. It's great. He interviews lots.
What's
going
gonna
to
be the difference between-
Austin musicians?
Sorry.
Go ahead, Johnny.
What's going to be the difference between ours?
Ours is going to be a nonstop thrill ride. Okay. People are going to laugh and cry as
Whoa.
well.
Oh, I can't
That's
wait
what I was.
to the
That's
crying.
what I was trying to do with the. I wouldn't go so far as to say fashionable, but it definitely is comfortable. Like
You
I was
did it.
trying
You
to
did a
give
good
some
job.
people some zingers
You
out there.
did a great
like,
job
oh, listen
with
to that
and
guy
listen,
come on and
don't
zing the
get
hose.
upset when
No,
I
and
zing
he
you
got
right
my
back.
shoes. You know, he's
I
it's
got
an
the
equal
shoes.
opportunity.
Equal opportunity.
Yes, yes, I'm into
I don't
that.
want anyone to think I'm a sexista.
So
No.
I want to go back to what I was saying in
Yeah.
that we went on your podcast and
Yeah.
he didn't listen to our podcast before we went on.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, we haven't said the name of his podcast. It's How Did I Get
Before you
Here?
say the
Yes.
name, before you say
Oh,
the name,
I already. Oh, shit.
I was pitched a double podcast thing.
Yes, yes.
And I did get a little bit confused and just followed the musician side of it. And I had listened to your music.
He was,
Complete with
and,
songs.
Yeah, you did a great job. I'm just
That's
fucking
my
with
normal thing.
and
You. I'm just
definitely,
fucking- and my
Interesting.
normal thing is just fucking with people probably.
and
like,
definitely,
a
Laura
lot.
fits with the theme of your podcast because you're mostly interviewing musicians.
really talented musicians is what you.
I was just happy
But
to
Joe,
be there.
also like I like making new friends on my podcast.
Yeah,
And
so
I
that's
feel
why,
like you and I had a situation on my podcast that was good. We walked away, or say if I saw you at a place,
Oh yeah,
the
you'd be
Continental
like,
Club,
"Hey,
or something.
Joe."
Joe,
I would hope so.
I think
Joe,
you guys will probably
what
see
are
each
you
other
drinking?
at
Let
one
me-
of my shows.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, well, yeah, Johnny, you can see how I dance.
I would. You can see
You
we could
sway
dance
a little
together.
bit.
That's right.
Joe's directing my next music video.
I'm a director.
Yeah,
of
he's
music
filming
videos.
and directing my next music video.
Do you guys need any extra people?
We may.
We might need a set of hands. You know what I mean? It's mostly going to be
He wants
scale
on-set
models.
massages, so he's gonna.
No, it's going to be.
It's in my rider.
It's going to be very high tech. A lot of cutout
yeah.
crayons.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's going to be.
I get a high tech
viral.
vibe from you.
Dude. I'm so in the future. I'm in the past.
That's true. Well, that's kind of what my music is a little bit.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. So we went on your podcast. You didn't listen to ours. That's okay. I
But
want
I
to
have
know you've
since
listened
then.
to it since, right?
Yeah.
So what did you?
Didn't I write you and tell you I listened? Okay, here's
But
what
see,
happened.
your word. I didn't believe you. Probably. I was like,
on
yeah, sure.
on one of my nice morning walks, I listened to the episode that was right before.
It's like you were talking on it, the two of you.
It was a recorded
there was a
audio
beginning.
format.
It was like a month ago, right?
Okay.
So I listened to one about you guys talking a month ago,
Okay, cool.
and I
Yeah.
liked it. What do you want me to say? Now I feel
No,
weird.
I just want to know that you
I
listened.
did listen to it.
Okay, that's all I need
I
to
was
know.
curious. Here's the deal. After we did our thing, I was like, I wonder if I wonder if they were just doing their show on my show. And so I
In a
went
way.
and listened to your
In
show.
a way, we kind of were, yeah. In a
No,
way.
but you're good at it. I mean, I was like, if that's what their show is, then I want to go see. I'd
Cool,
like to.
cool,
I'd
yeah.
like a little more of this.
That's what it is. It's just,
This is how we are off mic. It's a show wherever we go.
Yeah.
I like that. That could be our
Although
title.
not
We don't
really.
have one
Show
yet.
wherever we go. It
You know,
sounds like
we're-
the beginning of a
thank you.
musical.
We're writing a musical
Finally.
episode of the podcast.
We, in theory.
And I'm writing a musical too.
And I'm writing a musical.
So can It's a Show Wherever We Go be in it? I think that
we'll
would be a
credit
big
you.
one.
That's actually,
If we use it, we'll credit you for sure.
that would be good.
I would like the scenes to go. Okay, it's a busy city. There's a
Okay.
lot of hustle and bustle in the background.
Okay.
And then the lights go down.
Okay.
And then with a top hat, a guy in maybe a gray suit, late 1800s.
Okay.
It's a show wherever we go.
And
then
he's
it goes into a
introducing
new
the-
thing.
the
Yeah,
whole thing.
spotlight just on that guy.
Okay. Is it you want to play that guy?
No.
Okay.
I got a great guy in
he'd
mind.
be
guy.
good. He'd be
Hugh
good in
doesn't-
that
We're going to
role.
need to
Doesn't
see you
Hugh
nude.
Jackman
Okay,
sing?
we're going to need to see you full
Hugh
on the
Jackman
stage?
is not known
Doesn't
for
he sing on the
performing.
stage?
Yeah, no, he's never done
Wasn't
that.
he in Les Miserables?
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah,
He
he's
was.
I've never seen it.
Me
he
neither.
was he was great in it in terms of acting. Not a great singer in my opinion, but that's just
You want
He
to know?
is a good singer, though.
When I was 4, my back was sore and I had pubic hair.
no, he's not.
You know my favorite
Any
musical?
singer that would tell you he's not a good singer. I'm just saying he's very nasally.
I've just
He's
seen him in like
"I've
the.
woken up wrong and I saw to the turn."
Yeah.
Here where I stand at the turning of the years.
Somebody should work with him on pulling that back a little bit into the throat.
You don't tell Hugh Jackman
Someone should.
what to do.
You don't
Someone
tell the
should, though.
Wolverine
Yeah, I was
He's
how
gonna
to
the
be
say,
singing in
Wolverine.
the streets.
He's, what other, is that his only role?
kind of it. Yeah, Wolverine and
He was a guy in a glittery
Little Miss.
suit, I think. at
oh, that
one
was The
point.
Greatest Showman.
The Showman.
I didn't
Yes.
see that.
Yeah, me
That's
neither.
another one where he sang like that.
Oh.
But he was great in Les Mis. I mean,
So
his
he's just
acting
going
was
around singing?
phenomenal.
That's
he's
his
singing
thing?
a lot. Yeah, he's really into that, and he thinks he's really good at it too.
He's been
That's
on
kind of what
Broadway.
bugs me about it. Is
Broadway.
you can tell when he's doing it, he's like, "Look at this," and I'm like, "Not my thing," but okay.
But he's handsome,
He is very handsome, very handsome,
and he's
man.
tall,
True.
and he's from Australia.
Actually, he may not be tall though, because a lot of actors they're not that tall, and you think they're tall.
That's true. He looks tall for an actor.
Yeah, he looks tall for an actor. Okay, let's get back to Johnny because
Yeah.
he's the whole point of the why we're here today, why we
It's
exist.
the point of why we're here, period.
Yes, exactly.
How did
I
I
don't know
get
if you
here?
ever. I don't know if you ever read the Old Testament, but
I've not taken the time
What chapter are you on?
I'm still on Genesis.
Yeah.
And about
It's a good one.
chapter 1,
You got to savor it.
verse 10, though. So, I mean, that's where he's making streams, I think, or something like that. Didn't he do that at some
Urine?
point? Yes, that was it. When God peed. Okay, so
God said, let there be pee.
we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, there's a lot of things that I want to do. One of the things that we definitely want to do is, we had Spencer on the podcast.
Spencer
yes, I
Gibb.
saw that. I didn't listen to
and
it though. Don't be mad.
One of our goals, you should, it was actually a really great episode. One of the things that we did on that episode that I think we should do today is we got some fun facts from Spencer to update his Wikipedia.
Okay.
And you have a
And,
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and get
We're going to
some
try to get
tidbits,
something
juicy
good. And it can be
tidbits.
organic, but just know
Something new.
anything you say today
You can add to
may
the
be on
Wiki.
your Wikipedia tomorrow.
Because
Okay.
we like to cite our podcast
Yes.
as a source.
Yes.
So it's like promotional. Now anyone
Yes.
who goes to your Wikipedia, they're like, oh, this is
Everyone go to
fascinating.
Spencer Gibbs'
Boom.
Wikipedia because on it says that he launched his DNA into space,
And that's
that he
Exactly
made
what it
out
sounds
with
like.
Madonna, and that he Prince said he was a good dancer.
And these are all true
Facts.
true tidbits.
Yep.
That we extracted.
Yeah, so we're going to extract
You're
stuff.
a good interviewer, Johnny,
We're
but we
gonna-
extracted.
We're going to milk you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Milk all that good stuff
I'm
out.
going to pasteurize that.
I feel like you guys are
yes.
going to send my DNA into space if I don't look out.
If we do it right, we will. If we do
Maybe
it
a
right.
little bit of all of our DNA will blast off.
I'm hoping so. Guys, we'll be right back after this quick break. We're back with the Johnny Goudie here on Austin's #1 friendship-based podcast, Heavy Friending. I'm Laura Lee Bishop here with my co-host, Joe Barlow.
Good evening.
Welcome, everybody, or welcome back. We're going to really dive into stuff with Johnny here because he knows pretty much everybody in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of friends,
Yeah.
I would say.
And he's live streaming this.
No, dude, I just took a picture, man. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with
See,
me?
He does things like
What?
that. You
He
know,
does.
he doesn't
He's-
just like go with the flow. He has to call to attention to things.
I just want people to be a part of this friendship, and you got to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, that's true. You do have to be honest. That's
Thank
one
you.
of the things. Okay, so you know everybody in Austin.
I know a lot of people in Austin.
You know like every musician, right?
Very many of them.
Who do you not know?
Ooh.
Can't even think. Can
Yeah,
you?
maybe we could
It's a
make a
good
friendship
question.
connection. We'll like reach out to them.
Oh, maybe we can call him right now.
I'm
Do you
sure
know some
have their
people? You
number.
got their numbers?
Sure.
It's been a long time since we called Nick.
I don't know who that
Bleep
is.
that.
No, there's just this guy that wrote into the podcast, and he was a drug dealer. And he said that he had lots of fun stories about dealing drugs.
He used to
And
run this town in
said he
terms
used
of
to
drugs.
run this town's weed business.
Yeah.
And we tried to call him several times. And
So, I
it
mean,
just
if
became a
you-
running joke where we were always calling Nick.
You don't have to admit to having bought drugs in the Austin area, but you might know Nick.
I
don't.
You may, yeah, because he used to run this town's weed business. So we have mutual friends, Sam and Spencer,
Yep.
and Sarah Dossie
Sarah Dossie. Yeah.
and Mary Claire.
Mary Claire Glazer.
Yes,
Okay, so I know Mary Claire through the podcast, through my podcast is how I met her. But then I also work with the Austin Music Foundation as a mentor in their artist development program, and she was in it.
Oh,
And then through that, Jane Ellen Bryant sang on my record and sang live with me. And when she couldn't do a show, I was like, I've seen those two girls sing with you before. And she was like, yeah, Mary Claire and Dossie. And so I got them to sing with me.
oh, that's so they've sang with you.
They have.
Wow, that's
together.
cool.
Yeah.
I want
At my
people to
record
sing for me.
release. It was-
So if I wanted you to sing for me, would you sing for me?
Sure.
Are you like are you like only people sing for you?
oh, yeah, I would sing backup for someone else.
Okay, cool.
For the Bodines.
Me too.
I've done that.
Yeah.
You know that band?
I don't know that. Okay, that's another thing. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know anyone, and you know everyone.
Okay.
Should I just invite everyone that plays music in Austin on the podcast to make friends?
That's one way to do it. Another thing is to live here since you were really young and be in the music scene since then. That's really how I met everyone.
Yeah.
And at some point, I've played with a lot of people. Like Spencer and I I played in his band, and then he and I had a thing, Spencer and Johnny. That was like a happy hour thing. We played a couple happy hours a week for like a year and a half or something.
So you guys are really tight then. You
We
go
were
way
really
back.
tight back then, but I lived next door to him, and then I moved away, and your
fell out
orbits
of
kind of
touch.
change.
You
Yeah.
fell out of touch.
Yeah.
I hope that never happens to us, Joe. You want to be in my band?
You've
That's
never,
the first
you've
way
never
to get out of
offered.
his life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That'll end badly.
Well, no, just like
No,
you get a
they
lot
just
of you get a lot of
on
people.
your nerves.
Yeah.
They get all of them get on your nerves. I love my band, but God Almighty.
And also, like, I lived in a time, and I know this sounds really weird, but Spencer and my relationship reminds me of, you watch Seinfeld? Mm-hmm. Before they had cell phones and smartphones and everyone all of a sudden had too much to do, they'd be like, hey, what are you doing today? Oh, I've got to drive to New Jersey to pick up some papers for this guy. Oh, I'll go with you. Like, I remember having this gig, like coming out in the morning and walking my dog, and Spencer being like, hey, what are you doing today? I'm like, I got a gig in Dallas tonight. He's like, you coming back after the show? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'll drive you.
Oh.
Yeah, like 90s
Just doing fun
style
stuff
life.
together.
Yeah.
You know, Sam and I went on a road trip and did that.
Where'd you
to
go?
Houston. Well, I had a show in Houston, and she's like, "I want to go," and I was like, "Okay." And we slept in the same bed after not only knowing each other for like a few weeks.
At
and
a
now
hotel?
we're like super at my sister's house in Houston. Yeah, and now we're like super close. And I'm glad we did it. Yeah, no, she took a lot of pictures of me while I was sleeping, and then
Isn't
sent
she your
them to
manager?
me. No, but I mean, I don't know. I would love for her to do. She's just not really like doing that exactly. I don't know.
Okay.
but she's helping me a lot with stuff.
Yeah, she got you on my show.
Yeah, she. I mean, it was a big
Can't
get.
even say that with a straight face.
It was a big get.
Hey, let me
I
ask
was
you guys
happy
a
to be on
question.
there.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Yes.
Did you listen to my show before you came on it?
I did.
Oh.
Yes. 100%. I need to know what I was walking into.
damn it.
I think
Okay,
I
yeah.
listened to one and a
I
half.
listened
Why?
to-
I'm afraid to
I listened to a
go into
couple because
most
I wanted to,
situations.
I was worried one may have been different than what you
What
usually
did you
do.
hear?
I was a man who's been in this. See, this is what I was worried about.
Yeah, a man.
I was worried that you were going to. It was one of your most recent. I just clicked on one of the most
Okay,
recent
yeah.
ones right before we went on. And
I think I listened. Was it Ray Wiley Hubbard?
That's
I think
a
I
good
listened
one.
to that one. That was
See,
good.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to listen to one where it was someone who I knew was like kind of famous-ish.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear how you were with just the common folk like myself.
Mm-hmm.
And the one I heard, I was actually nervous before we went because you guys were like, "Oh, remember when so and so was over there?" And remember back when,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And I was
There's
like,
a lot
I
of
don't
those.
know
Yeah,
any of
I
those
don't know
things.
anybody.
And
Yeah.
I was worried you were
Yeah.
going to be like, "Hey, remember when?"
Yeah.
You know, fucking Mother Egan's used to be. I used to play there,
Okay.
but and
I think I remember that place.
it was across
What's-
the street from Momo's.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I used to play there once a week, and I used to play at Momo's too. So look, I'm doing it right now. Remember
you're
when
doing the-
Momo's was
Yeah,
down
of
there,
course
man?
I remember. When did you play at Momo's? What did you do there?
I did like a thing once a week, like a singery, songwritery thing with acoustic guitar.
Huh.
Played my little butt off. Prayed my little brother.
You
Yeah.
prayed.
I prayed and I played, and that's what the Lord
Spencer
wants
used
from
to
us.
hang out there.
Spencer used to hang out there. We
Yeah,
probably
my
crossed
shows.
paths
Yeah.
at some point. You know.
We never crossed paths.
Well, we probably did. We just didn't know it.
Yeah.
You know, you probably were like, "Damn!" You were in there one day having a drink, and you were like, "God, this girl, she's so fucking good.
She's gonna be a magical synthesizer woman. one
She's
day.
praying and she's playing up there." Joe, you look like you have a sense of wonder about.
I
you.
do, because I feel like I don't know. If you think you don't know, you know these references.
You thought you
I don't
didn't
know any of the references.
But you
Yes.
were like a television. You were like a television producer.
Yeah.
On air talent.
Yeah, but
Host.
I don't know
Talent is
anything.
generous,
People on
but-
TV are not known for knowing things.
That's true. That's
They're
true.
known for opening
But
their
also, this was a
yappers.
long time ago. Like, so I
Right.
moved
I've
here
only
right
been here
after.
for
I was
4
here like
years.
in my last year of college. Like in the summer, I was here, and then I was here like right after college, and then I went away, and then I came back. You know, so this was like, I don't know, it was a while ago. It used to be a lot different here in Austin. I'm still learning how to figure out to. I'm worming my way in to make friends. I like to say I'm worming my way in because that's exactly what I'm doing. I just keep like showing up at things and being like, "Hey, remember me?
Yeah.
We're friends now. Guess what?
Yeah.
How many bands are you in, Johnny?
Actively, I am in 2 bands. I'm in the band Skyrocket, which is a cover band, 70s and 80s super hits, 7-person band, and I have my own band, Johnny Goudie. I don't know what to call it.
Not the Johnny Goudie experience, maybe.
No.
Johnny Goudie.
Project.
It used to be
Goudie
called Johnny
Project.
Goudie and the Little Champions.
Oh,
That's
I like
good.
that.
I do like that.
That's a good one.
You could change it to the Big Champions, even.
That's true.
And then a
Mid-size?
few years, even bigger champions.
Yes,
You know?
the biggest of champions.
Yeah.
Champions XL.
Shit dot big. It could be underneath in like parentheses.
That would be on the poster.
I have a band that used to be called Lady Band Johnson. Or no, it's
Ooh.
now called Lady Band Johnson, but it used to be called Johnny in the Ladies' Room. And you know the band, the Blue Bonnets, here in town?
Lou Bonnets?
The Blue Bonnets.
Oh,
like the
I was
flowers.
like, that'd be cute if somebody's name was Lou. And then
That's
they
a
called
good
it the Lou Bonnets.
like lounge singer name.
The Lou
I'm
Bonnets.
Lou Bonnet.
The Blue Bonnets, I do not know. Do
Okay.
know the flower, though.
Okay. Kathy Valentine from the Go-Go's is in that band.
Oh,
And so we have a band together that's them with me fronting it, and we play my songs.
oh, so you're the mastermind.
No, Kathy is a mastermind. She just has good taste.
Nice.
What's up, baby? that one focuses on more. I don't know how much of my music you've heard, but there's kind of like a little bit of there's a couple different guys in there making music, and there's like a garage rock and roll like listen to a bunch of Cheap Trick, freaking out rock and roll guy. That's what we do in the Lady Band Johnson.
Which band do you like the best? Be honest.
It just depends on the day. Sometimes I'd rather be in Skyrocket where I don't have to worry about my own tunes and there's 5 other singers and somebody's taking care of stuff and we're going to make a good, we're going to get paid at the end of the thing.
Yeah, you guys probably make some good bank.
Sometimes it's good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been around for a while, so we kind of we got in.
Yeah. There's groupies for cover bands.
Oh, yes.
I went and saw a band and this woman tattooed her whole freaking arm of this cover band's fucking
What is
faces.
that band?
Oh, it was an 80s. I can't remember the name of it. I'll think on it
That's
while we're
intense.
talking. It was huge. I'm not kidding. She had their faces.
Yeah.
They were playing like a farewell show. It was someone's
really?
birthday.
A
and
farewell
it
cover
was their-
band show?
yes.
She tattooed them then?
No, she tattooed them before the show, and showed it to them. It was literally a sleeve of their faces. It was crazy.
And then they're like,
nuts.
joke's on you, lady. Because now you got that for the rest of your life when we're broken up.
And we're a cover
But yes,
band.
there are some people. There are people that come to see us from all over. And we've been doing it for a while. So if
it's good, it doesn't matter.
It's
you
good.
know?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good and fun. And
How many instruments do you play?
I play primarily, I sing, play guitar, and play keyboards. I do play bass and drums on recordings a lot.
I'm looking for key players. So if you want to add another band to the mix,
If you need
just let me know.
if you need a high maintenance,
Don't need that. There's
I'm
one
just
high
joking.
maintenance bitch in the band.
yeah,
That's
no,
me.
I know that I feel like that's what I'd be walking into.
Probably would be okay. Hang on now, Johnny.
No. I just meant
Hang on now,
I
John.
wouldn't be. There's no room for my divosity.
There would be none. Yeah, it's flat room's
Divosity.
full. It's hard to breathe in there with all
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
diva.
you rule with an iron fist.
and I do. I do.
When it comes to band practice.
Well, you can
Yeah,
also
I'm a
you
mean
played all
bitch
your
at
shit
band practice.
on there because there's some stuff. There's a couple records I made, or there's a record I made where on most every song I play everything and stuff, and nothing drives like a drummer more nuts. And when you're like, well, here, hand me the sticks, I'll show you how to do it.
I definitely don't
Okay,
do
bro.
that. I'm like, here, let me show you with my fingers because I
Right,
programmed it with my fingers. But I did not do any of like the epic guitar solos. Full disclosure, I had someone do that. But yeah, my drummer's my husband, so that just leads to interesting interactions. It's not always good for a marriage, Johnny.
I've never coupled with a fellow musician. per
Well,
se.
we coupled and then did the music thing. It wasn't like we met off of Craigslist, you know. He was like a random drummer guy. No, we he does it just to help me out. He kind of doesn't want to be in the band. But, he's not going to make any of the money when I blow up. So, oh, wait.
He's your husband. What are you?
Oh, wait.
Like some kind of
Damn it.
horrible wife?
do you have a joint
Damn it.
checking account?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like, do you have a joint, man?
Do you have a
Because,
joint?
like, this podcast is getting really intense, and I need to mellow out a little bit.
Are we going to play your game, Joe?
Well, now that you brought it up, I think we have to.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can just do it if we don't want to go around the
Okay, okay,
circle.
okay.
But I feel like you should do it.
Okay. Well, you
So
go
here are the
first, 'cause
rules
I
of the
wanna
game.
See how you
no,
do
there's
it.
not really rules. So basically, Johnny, what's going to happen is
Yep.
I'm going to hum a song. It's going to be a public domain song.
It has to be public domain.
No, I don't know. It's going to be an old song. I guess you do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll do
I think
it.
we should do it with just Primo or my songs.
I think the key is that it can't be a song that artist would do. Because
Okay.
I'm also going to do an impression of a musician, of a famous
So we need to
singer
know. We need to be like Ariana Grande doing.
doing Camptown races.
okay.
Oh, okay,
Exactly.
okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
No, I like this
can't
game.
do,
I like this game.
Bowie doing Bowie.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm kind of saying the
Tom
words.
Waits.
You can say the words. You can
Okay,
say the
I was
words.
saying the words.
Okay.
But then you're not guessing the song.
I'd rather just guess the impersonation.
Tom Waits.
Doodle.
Yankee Doodle.
Clarence! Come on!
James Brown. Can Yankee
going.
Doodle?
Keep going.
Santa Claus is coming to
Oh,
Bruce Springsteen.
Springsteen.
I thought Clarence would give
Your
it away.
Springsteen
But you just did a Bruce song.
is
but
very.
I know, you didn't know it.
when you said Clarence, you sounded like a fucking cowboy or something.
Well, he like
I did
yells,
that
you
song.
know.
I did that song
Santa Claus is coming to town.
in the Bruce Springsteen fashion. It's on Spotify.
Whoa.
Yes.
Spotify again.
Can we put a clip in?
Yes.
We have permission? All right, guys,
Sure.
we're going to roll a little
What's
clip right
Santa
here.
Claus?
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Hey, band! See, that's what I was thinking when he says, hey, band!
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all been good or what?
But when it first started, you did sound a lot
You
like Tom
sounded-
Waits.
I was trying
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you were doing you're doing.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get sued.
Okay,
We
do
can't
another one.
afford that.
Do another
joking.
No,
one.
no, your turn.
No, do another one. I like it when you do it. It's fun.
I only had the one in my head.
Okay, you do one.
Okay, let me think. You were already thinking that you already knew what you're going to do.
Yeah, I
right?
had that. I had
See,
Bruce.
don't
I knew
know
I
what
wanted
I'm
to
gonna
do Bruce Springsteen.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, let me think.
Oh, okay, I got one.
Let me think.
Okay, I'll do one. You think while I do
okay.
it. Okay.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Oh, you want? You go. You
Yeah.
go. You go.
Oh, my darling Clementine.
Okay,
Come on, dude.
I don't think I don't know if I know their name.
me do it again?
But is it like Pet Shop Boys or something?
No,
or?
but close. You're getting warmer. You're in the
It's
right
definitely
island.
80s ish.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my darling Clementine.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
what's wrong with
Do you know it?
It's Duran
I know,
Duran. That
yeah.
was
Oh,
Simon Le Bon singing Clementine.
People on his hand.
Yeah.
My name is Rio and she's
Oh, okay.
Her name is Rio.
His
Yeah.
is better than yours.
Well, okay, but I
Do you got one
did
now?
it okay, right?
You have one?
Okay, well, I have the person, but I didn't think of the song yet. I was too interested in what he was
Okay.
doing.
Well,
Go
just
ahead,
do
go ahead.
like,
Okay.
or a children's song.
Okay. I got to get in
Oh,
here.
share.
Oh, it's close.
What?
Girl, here.
Oh, Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's very good.
Thank you.
What
I'm
song
glad
were
you
you
went
singing?
last.
That's a very popular song. No, it's not a song. I just was getting ready to start into it. Like,
Right,
girl,
right.
Camptown races. You know.
That's really good.
Thank you.
That's good
Thank
too.
you.
Just the talking.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay. The wheels on the bus.
Bob,
Bob
Dylan.
I'm just doing the obvious ones,
Yeah. The easy.
but you know who it is. That's the secret.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have another one?
Her name is Rio. Did you know that one? Who's that?
That was someone else.
That was the same
No, it's
guy.
the same guy.
Oh. I didn't know if you were doing like Celine Dion doing
Celine Dion doing
Well, I
Duran,
thought
doing
for sure
Johnny
you
doing
would know.
Duran.
You're doing Johnny.
With your style of music, you don't have
But you know
Duran
what?
Duran.
I
they have
also
lyrics
have a
like, I
problem in
saw
my
the
brain.
Renoir and the TV set.
I also have a fucked up brain that
Yeah.
I think doesn't
Okay.
work all the time. And early onset dementia, I think. Very early. Very early.
I can't think of any. Oh, wait. Is Happy Birthday free now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the
we
P-52.
are down
Yeah.
by the love shot.
Rock Lobster.
That was really terrible. Yeah.
No, that was good.
But it was identifiable,
Yeah,
so it worked.
uh-huh.
It worked.
Okay, Laura, you
That's
gotta
a killer
finish it
guitar
off.
riff, by the way.
I think we need to do something else, though, because
think
we
you
haven't
f-
gotten a fun fact.
I think you finish
Okay.
off.
I need a fun fact.
Okay, then you have to do one at
You
the
have
Quit
to
saying
dig for it,
finish us
though.
off. Finish us off. Quit
Finish
screaming
Johnny and
that.
I.
Quit screaming that at me. I don't
Finish
like
me
so
off
much
because I like my
pressure.
DNA to be in space.
blast
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Blast off. Okay, so Wikipedia, we're looking for a hot tidbit, a few tidbits that would be not on your Wikipedia currently,
Okay.
but would be fun facts, would be interesting and worth adding, and
Mm-hmm.
then we cite this podcast.
Okay.
As weird as you want to, we like to really keep it weird. Now you're getting a little gun shy.
I am getting a little gun shy.
Is gun shy? Is that a thing? Is that a phrase?
Does that mean I'm scared I'm
get
shy when
shot?
someone takes out a gun?
Yeah. I think that might be. Man, you're so scared of guns, man. What's the problem?
You always
you're
get
so shy when I
uncomfortable.
pull this gun out and put it in your face. That's probably what it came
I'm
from.
gun shy. What?
Oh.
What is a?
Write these down.
Well,
These are
it's
good.
recorded.
Because
I
we
don't have to
actually
write it.
we
It's
own
being
everything
recorded.
he says.
I'm gun
That's
shy.
true.
I'm gun shy is like the third song that the guy in the gray suit in your musical does.
I'm shy of the gun. I'm shy of the gun. I'm shy of the gun. I'm shy of that gun. And if you see me blush, it's just a head rush. I'm slightly afraid of biting the dust when I think that my head might be littered with lead. I get shy of that gun.
Yeah.
See, I think
he's
he
like got a
should
big
play that role, though.
presentation, and it's actually the presentation is about guns.
Whoa.
And
so
it's
this
about
has
a new,
this has a message. I like
we
it.
could do an anti-gun thing.
I could tell you something neato that happened to me that might not be in my Wikipedia.
Yes,
Good.
please.
Sometimes if I'm a little drunk when I come home, you know, like you'll come home drunk and then you'll start listening to music.
I'm shy of the gun.
And you're like, man, come on, dude. This is, are you kidding me? This is the fucking greatest thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like, now we live in an age where you just like, hey, Howard Kalin from the Turtles, fucking Happy Together is making me cry on my living room floor. It wasn't that. I wrote him because he sang backup on,
Wait, you wrote a letter?
I wrote a tweet
A tweet.
to Howard Kalin from the Turtles.
And did you get a response?
I did. What I wrote was like, I don't know if you know those guys, but Mark Volman and Howard Kalin from the Turtles, those guys, first of all, as far as music careers getting super fucked up, there's a 15-minute thing that they do with like a whiteboard about their career and why they ended up broke. And it's literally one of the most fascinating things you've ever seen. Anyway, so I'm listening to that and I tweet
And you're
at him.
crying.
I'm crying. I'm like, dude,
You're
I love
in tears.
Tweeting
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the tears. That's a good album.
Yeah.
Tweeting
So I wrote
through
him
the
and I told him he
tears.
was great.
That'll go on our musical episode.
Oh yeah.
And then somehow I ended up sending him a song and then he wrote me this.
Okay, read it aloud, Laura.
Read it aloud. Howard Kalin.
But wait, I want to see the first message too, because I'd like to read them both.
I just screenshotted that. I'm sorry.
All right, at Johnny
And do
Goudie.
your best
and
Howard
for the listener,
impression.
I'll
He's
just
very,
imagine
very
where
high
he's
still.
Okay.
He's high.
Still
like
very high,
stoned?
yes.
High
yes.
AF.
But is it also high? I mean,
No. I think he's like a high guy.
both.
And just for the listener, his handle is at Johnny Goudie. You can find him on Twitter and Instagram.
Instagram.
I'm a cynical old bastard, but I gotta tell you, I really liked your song. Video too. Clever words, good harmonies, and Whitney.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's so cool. But that's what makes the internet so interesting.
Yeah.
Is that it's not impossible to reach people you admire.
So here's what I have to tell you.
Okay.
When I'm drunk at home after a night out, I come home, listen to music, feel impassioned, and then realize I can just communicate my feelings to this person
Yeah.
at 3 a.m. It's not like I'm waking them up or anything.
Yeah.
And then I do it. And then sometimes they write back. Nile Rodgers wrote me back when I told him I loved him. He told me he loved me too.
Okay, this is going to go in the personal section on your
so if you want to
Wikipedia.
know, sometimes when I'm lit and I'm feeling...
Sometimes when he's lit and he's feeling emotional.
about
John,
the music, that
about
passion, you know what I mean?
Music.
You ever just listen to something and start crying?
Yes, all the time. My own music. I'm like, God, how did I do it again? Oh my God, I can't believe it. You've never made yourself cry with your own music?
I thought you were gonna be real for
No,
once.
bitch, I
Yeah, so
fucking
did I.
cry
I thought you were
every
gonna be
day.
fucking real
I cry
on this
every
podcast.
goddamn day, okay? I cry every day.
What'd you cry about today?
I don't want to say.
Well, what
Because
song
it's
is
sad.
the last song you cried to?
Sad.
Or Pixar
It's
movie?
sad.
Which song or Pixar movie
Okay,
made
not
you cry?
all of us cry. I haven't cried to a Pixar movie.
Well, some of
since
us
I was
cry to a
10.
Pixar soundtrack to
You wanna
Yeah.
here's another
That's
weird
good.
You are
fact about me.
obsessed with Up. I wish you'd get down.
I need to watch Up again. It's
What
been
is
a
it,
while.
like 2011 or something?
Exactly.
Come on,
Thank
man,
you.
get with it.
2012,
Thank
yeah.
you.
You know what I watched?
How do you know what
I don't
year?
know.
You know what I watched last night?
What?
You guys might laugh.
Here we go.
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Oh.
Oh,
The first one. There's
I heard
two.
No, the second one.
Second
heard
one. I
it's
haven't seen the
cute.
second one.
It has a Miranda Sings cameo in it, I think.
The first one was good. I liked, but how
I
did you
did
like
like
the
it.
second one? Good.
The second one wasn't as good, but it was good.
Let me ask you this, Johnny.
Yeah.
Did you watch it by yourself or with
By myself,
another person?
alone.
Oh, what time
I've been
was it
doing a
about?
lot of stuff alone.
What time was it about?
About 9.
Were
PM.
you? Did you drink or smoke a little weed or
I
anything
smoked
like
it.
that?
I smoked
There
a
we
little
go. So
weed.
now the truth comes. Everybody likes to watch animated shit when they're high. That's part of it.
I
you know?
don't.
Well,
I'm sober.
You're going to, though.
I like to have
You
been
are sober?
detoxing for like 2 weeks.
He's not sober now.
But I'm sober. I want to be fully engaged with Pixar.
We're going to smoke weed on this podcast.
Maybe January 1st because it's legal in Chicago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not
Central
going to
Time
come
Zone.
arrest us. Johnny, it's been really great having you on the podcast.
It's
Do
been
you
great being
feel
on.
like we're friends now?
Yes. I felt like we were friends before this.
Okay, me too. I just wanted to just get it from you first before.
Well, it's
I
nice
said
to have it
'cause I
on
don't
the
wanna
record.
feel like a fool.
That
you
could
know?
actually go in the Wikipedia too.
Johnny, thank you so much for coming on the
Thank you.
podcast
Sorry
and
for
being
making it long.
friends with us.
Yes.
No, don't be sorry for making it long. You know what I'm saying?
Brother.
This has been Heavy Friending. Thank you all so much for listening. Check out Johnny's podcast. How did I get here?
That's what it's called.
Question mark.
And pronounce his name correctly.
Also, check
Johnny
out my
Goudie.
music.
Check out his music.
I'm on Spotify. I have Santa Claus is coming to town on there.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah.
go get that Santa Claus. It's the
Make
right
that
time of year for
viral.
that shit. The Christmas starts earlier every year. They're
PSLs
like,
are out.
what? Oh, pumpkin spice lattes.
latte.
Oh, hey, can I promote a show I'm playing?
Can wait,
Maybe, depending
okay.
on when it is.
Yeah, when is it?
September 29th.
You
Ooh,
can
I think we
promote
can,
it.
yeah.
Sunday, September 29th, Cosmic Coffee, Johnny Goudie and friends. I will play a set with the band, and then I will have friends come up and do a song with me. Primo,
Hey,
Laura Lee Bishop, would you like to come up and sing a song with me?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever sing a song with another guy? Another man?
Let me think.
It's a free show, and it's like 8 to 10 or something.
Yeah, I'll do
So
it.
it's a good scene.
I'll do it. What song? Like I can pick any song I want.
Do
No,
a Celine Dion number.
Pick something.
Because you were really good at Celine.
Claus is coming to town.
let's do that.
Just scream
we'll sing
Santa
it. We'll sing it
Claus.
as Bruce and Celine, like that duet that never happened.
Thank you.
You better watch out.
Yeah.
You better not cry. Yeah. So your show, it's the 29th, September 29th.
29th,
Coffee.
Sunday,
I'd
Awesome.
September
also
29th.
like to promote a show.
Yeah, let's do
Oh.
that.
September 21st at Elysium. Come see
Talking
me
about
play
it.
a show. Okay.
Cool.
Saturday, September 21st.
Yeah.
I think
Saturday,
I'm off
September
that night.
21st.
If I'm off, am I allowed to go?
You are
Ooh.
100% allowed to
Hold
go.
on, let me tell you. And I'll tell you right now. No, I'm not off.
It's at Elysium.
I'm playing in Cedar Park at Hotspot.
Oh,
How-
sounds like you're gonna
Well,
get
you're not
Out
allowed to.
some
spot.
Coog Poon at the hot spot.
Coog?
Coog Poon. Doesn't
Yeah.
the hot spot? I bet there's.
Oh
a
man,
bunch
you
of
guys got to. If you
primo
guys, if you, hey
Cougs
Joe,
there.
if you're looking for some Coog Poom,
You looking for some old Coog Poon, brother?
skyrockets. It's raining Coog Poom.
You are sometimes, right? Everybody's
What do you
depends
mean
on your mood.
sometimes?
Oh my
It just depends on
God.
your mood, you know? Time of day, time of the week, time of the month. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening to Heavy Friending.
God
and
bless.
We'll see you next week. It's been great. So usually we keep talking right here. We do a little couple of jokes right here.
You do.
Yeah, I'm just telling you because you took your headphones off. So it's like you're just checking out.
Can I do? Can I tell you guys a Gilbert Gottfried joke?
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah.
me happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you do
Okay,
a
headphones
Gilbert
back on.
impression?
A man goes to the doctor.
Let's call Nick.
Honey, it's been a slow summer, man. I'm gonna go by Nick Foster's house and maybe we can relax a little bit. Watch some cartoon movies.
Nick, call us.
come on the
Reach
show.
out, man. We miss you. We miss you. Send us an email.